Hey everyone, DCF here. Welcome back for a new video. Today, we're going to be doing another Love 'em or Hate 'em. You guys really seemed to like the first one I did. You guys gave me a couple suggestions on who I should do for this episode. Let's see. Daniel K says, do Hitchens next. Well, see, the thing about Anthony Hitchens, this series, the Love 'em or Hate 'em series, is mainly going to be about players that get very mixed feelings from the fan base, and I list off the good and bad shit about them, and I give you guys a verdict on whether if we should love or hate that player as a fan base. But Anthony Hitchens, I mean, he never really got that much attention from the fan base in the first place, let alone, you know, mixed opinions from the fan base. I think that the majority of the fan base just mainly saw him as a solid player. I mean, I would have loved to have him back, but he just asked for too much money. And then Sorvelma Reye says, Terrance Williams, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So this video is going to be about Terrance Williams. Love him or hate him. So we're going to go with some of the good shit about Terrance Williams first. So as a rookie coming right out the gate in 2013, I think is when we picked him up. He was a very useful wide receiver for us. He was a really good weapon. Good in 2013. He was pretty good in 2014. Came through us big time versus the Detroit Lions in the playoffs. And also got a touchdown against the Green Bay Packers. And in 2015, he really had a real bad season. But then again, really everyone did because of the shitty quarterback play and the coaches not knowing what the fuck they're doing. 2016, he came back and, you know, with a new quarterback, he had a, you know, pretty good, pretty solid connection with Prescott. And then 2017 is like, what the fuck? On his Instagram, he posted a stat from Pro Football Focus about how he had the third best wide receiver rating in the NFL with a minimum of 40 targets. And that's basically kind of a, hey, I'm doing good, get off my dick sort of thing. And, you know, really one of the things about Terrance Williams that you really have to admire is he took less money than he was originally earning just to be part of the Dallas Cowboys. That goes very unrecognized by the Cowboys fan base. And it says a lot more than a certain other former Cowboys wide receiver. Notice how I said former. I wonder fucking why. And, you know, like I said, there are some moments where Terrance Williams came in for us on some very clutch situations. But then you look at his stats. Let me look up his stats really quick for from 2017. This motherfucker, right? Started in 14 games, 53 receptions, 500 yards, 568 yards, which is actually the lowest amount of yards he's had so far in his career. Statistically, 2017 was the worst season for him. Didn't get a single touchdown. Even in 2015, when we had the fucking quarterback and coaching problem, we still have the coaching problem, but when we had way worse quarterbacks, he still got 3 touchdowns. And now we get to talk about some of the bad shit about him. Love him or hate him. He's really inconsistent. And a lot of Cowboys fans really hold a grudge on him for the retarded play he made versus the New York Giants in the season opener where he didn't go out of bounds, obviously. If he did, kick the field goal, probably would have won the game. And then a couple weeks later versus the Chicago Bears, he was running at like 70, 80 yards down the field, and then he fumbled it. There's also the drop pass that I believe would have gotten us a first down against the Green Bay Packers in the divisional round, where it just straight up bounced off his fucking chest. And there was also the Green Bay Packers game in 2017. Dak threw it to him, bounced off his chest, ran it in for a pick 6. Now, going back at this stat that Terrance Williams posted on his Instagram from Pro Football Focus is essentially him saying, yeah, I catch with my body. You know, some people don't like that, but it works. It just works. And yeah, he's right, but to a certain extent. When he catches with his body, it really fucks us over a lot of times. Now, if Terrance Williams doesn't have a breakout season in 2018, then his future in Dallas is looking really, really dim. I mean, honestly, I doubt that he's going to outplay, Michael Gallup or, Cole Beasley in 2018. And if he doesn't outplay them, then he's more than likely going to get traded somewhere else. Hopefully he can prove me wrong. Hopefully he can prove all of us wrong. Have a good season like he did in 2013, 14, even in 2016. I'm just saying, don't rule out that he's going to be overshadowed by the other wide receivers we have here. Michael Gallup, Beasley, like I said, there's also Allen Hurns as well. So, listed off some of the good shit about him, list off some of the bad shit about him. So now we have to reach a verdict, love him or hate him. As the Cowboys fan base, they really mostly hate him, and rightfully so. He has a lot to prove in 2018. So let me know what you guys think. If we should love him or hate him. Give me your opinions on him. Who should I do for my next episode on love him or hate him? Remember, it has to be a player that gets, very polarized responses from the Cowboys fan base. Some good examples would be Dak Prescott, Taco Charlton, Jeff Heath, players like that. There's probably going to be that one guy who mentions Dez Bryant. I'm not going to do Dez Bryant. There are a lot of reasons why the Cowboys fan base should hate Dez Bryant right now. Reason number one, he's no longer on the team. That's it. Pretty hilarious that half the teams in the NFL doesn't give a fuck about him. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.